In other business news, the Industrial Development Corporation has managed to contribute 51.7 billion rand worth of investments in the South African economy in the financial year ending in March. That amounts to 2% of the country's gross fixed capital formation. In acknowledging the current tough economic climate, the IDC reports that it disbursed 15.9 billion rand of its own on-balance sheet funds to businesses in the agriculture, automotive, downstream, chemicals, machinery and equipment sectors. It is also highlighted that 10 billion rand was committed to black industrialists, while funding for black-owned businesses rose by 5.3 billion rand and youth entrepreneurship funding decreased to 456 million rand. IDC Interim CEO David Jarvis speaks to us now. Thank you so much for your time, David. I think maybe let me ask about the overall sentiment with regards to this performance. How would you describe it, especially in a tough climate?
Yeah, we describe it as a satisfactory performance, areas for improvement. Obviously, coming off of last year, we had a record approvals and disbursements, and we haven't achieved those levels yet. But as you're saying, excuse me, the environment was difficult. The load shedding, challenges in logistics, the global economic environment, etc. It was a tough environment and something that we're definitely seeing improving in the current period.
Speaking of improvements, how do you see the near-term outlook, especially when you are looking to make gains? What becomes positive is the sentiment that we are seeing on the political side of developments in this country. Under a government of national unity, there's a little bit of optimism about better and improved economics.
So we've seen the turnaround in load shedding first, so security of energy supply, which is fantastic for our business partners and potential business partners. We've also seen improvements in the ports and logistics, as well as the positive sentiment around the government of national unity. We've had the privilege of engaging with our new minister, Minister Parks Tau, and his deputy ministers, Whitfield and Godlimpi. And really the signs are positive that they want to see economic development that leads to inclusive growth. They want industrial policy at the center, and as an industrial policy implementing agent, that really excites us.
What's a concern in this print is the decline in the funding for youth entrepreneurs. What happened?
So a tough environment for youth entrepreneurs. We did go back to the drawing board. It's an area of disappointment for us. So with that decline from around 500 million to 456 million. So we have appointed youth professionals who will assist with both pre and post investment for youth entrepreneurs. We have concessional funding available as well. And we've already, in this current period, so not the year under review, the current financial year, we've already exceeded what we achieved last year. So we're seeing the positive spin-offs, and we're not even halfway through the year.
Lastly, how much more can local businesses, in particular black businesses, seek to benefit from the IDC, especially as you've seen gains in the funding of black industrialists as well as black entrepreneurs overall?
It's a key focus for us. There's entrepreneurs out there with great ideas, great business plans. They don't have the balance sheet because of the history of our country. And that's where IDC can support them in making these dreams become a reality. So where they have those business plans, where we can develop markets, they have the capabilities and the management team, then we partner with them. We're a long-term partner. We're a patient partner. And we're there to support them. And that's why we've done so much funding for black empowered, black industrialists in this period under review.
Thank you so much for your input. Interim CEO at the IDC, David Jarvis, talking us through the entity's results.